Hi, my name is Mary Walsh. I'm an instructor in the FAU School of Accounting Executive Program's Masters of Tax program, and I'm here to talk about my Tax 6877 IRS Practice and Procedure class. By way of background, I'm both an attorney and a CPA. I have over 20 years of experience in public accounting. Part of that experience was IRS representation and helping to represent our clients when they were audited by the IRS. I worked in communicating with the IRS on behalf of clients and supporting positions on behalf of clients and generally making arguments attempting to either support a position that my client took on a tax return such that there would be no further tax due, or avoid any penalties should the IRS not agree to settle on an issue. So I have a fair amount of experience in this area from the client service side. We also have excellent faculty here who teach this class who are IRS agents themselves. So depending on who you get as an instructor for this class, you may have someone like me who comes from a more client service orientation, or someone who is actually an IRS agent who can give you some of the other side. So it's really terrific, and there's great exposure. I don't know who I'd rather take the class with. I guess I'd rather take it with me, but I love our IRS agents, and I think they do a great job. What you will learn in this class is the real nuts and bolts of how to be a tax practitioner and the laws and the duties that you have to take into account, not just representing a client in audit, but being a tax practitioner. What does that mean? Ethical rules, how to think about the tax law, what you have to think about when you give tax advice in terms of certainty, how to document that tax advice, what are your clients' rights going into an audit? What rules does the IRS have to play by? All of this gets covered in IRS Practice and Procedure. It's basically the rules of the game. You have to really have a good base in the rules of the game in order to effectively play the game. So while the rest of this tax program is about playing the game, IRS Practice and Procedure, and to a lesser extent tax research, are about the rules of the game. I promise you, you will find IRS Practice and Procedure to be a class that will be very useful to you in your careers. I really enjoy teaching it. It's a challenge. It's always a moving target because there's always new authority that comes up in this area. I'm often teaching material that a case maybe that was decided the day before class, or Congress will have an amendment to the code that impacts procedural issues, and we're teaching it right after the new material, the new laws have been issued. So it's a dynamic course, and I promise you will find it useful. So thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my class.